Mr. Minister, I see, for example, that you have a list of parishes where you support a chicken rearing program. I don't see Kingston in that. And you know that in Kingston, there's a member from Central Kingston here too, you know, so the Ministry of Agriculture, and in particular RADA, every year RADA has allocated special programs for chicken for urban communities, and I see that there is none being provided. The member is on his feet. Being provided for Kingston. Minister, in relation also to beekeeping, that's an activity that's quite available in urban communities, that has been supported by RADA over time. Nothing here. Minister, you have a subsection here dealing with urban harvest. Where is that for urban communities? Because to date I'm not aware that anything is provided. And Minister, in relation to fisheries, last year an allocation was made to urban communities, communities with fishing, mine in particular, and I know others. To date, that allocation has not been settled, even though we just got a new amount of 500,000. So perhaps your ministry needs to look into what has happened with those funds from last year. In closing, I wanted to inquire of the Minister, of the 150 million that you have allocated to MPs, I would like to know how these funds are allocated, ratably, same to each MP, and whether or not urban MPs are going to receive. And finally, Minister, you have spoken about Christmas, and many consumers are worried about the upcoming Christmas holidays, especially when already there's a noticeable shortage of eggs and chicken meat. Can you explain how you intend to satisfy the demand, and how are you dealing with the current price increases for other produce that are grown locally, because prices are still very high in relation to certain produce? And finally, just to say to you, Madam Speaker, as the question is asked, why I'm addressing agriculture, on this side we decide who speak on whatever subject. No. Yes.
Member from St. Catharines, Southwest.
Madam Speaker, the member from East Kingston, Port Royal mentioned or stated then that the minister spoke about chicken rearing and replenishing for after burial. But I need to remind him, and the former mayor for Kingston, she knows that very well, the member from Southwest St. Andrew, yes, that it is illegal to rear chicken in the town because of the Town and Country Planning Act. You can't raise chicken in Kingston.
You want to put the chickens in.
You can't raise Kingston based on the
chicken in the strata. Townhouse chicken.
Town and Planning Act. Secondly, you can't. It's against the law. It's against the law. Secondly, he mentioned about you can't raise in town and the Town and Country Planning Act. He mentioned about benefits for fishing areas. He doesn't have none. You are the only one that has fishing area in Kingston. George, shut him out. Legally, she's only one that has a fishing beach here. You don't have none. And then, let me finish. I didn't cut you.
Point of order.
You did allow me to finish.
Point of order.
I'm not going to heal. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me sit.
Insist on the point of order.
What point of order? Because I want to raise kitchen Kingston.
Member from St. Catherine's
Allow
Southwest.
me to complete. I give. There's a point of order. You can raise chicken in Kingston and St. Andrew.
The point of order is that the member is missing in the House in two respects. Firstly, the member is seen so many times in Port Royal eating fish and bami.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker. The member mislead this House. I have never had fish and bam in Port Royal. I don't, a matter of fact, not even the canteen I eat fish in here. Unless it's all over bay, I don't eat fish nowhere else.